so many of you in this room and many others that I've worked with during the last 47 years. Stephanie and I think it went pretty quickly. We've probably hosted well over 100 of these kind of events, so we pretty well have that down right now. So I'm going to work on some new skills in this next life. In 47 years in 3 institutions, this is certainly the highlight of my career, being president of the Illinois College of Optometry. But to look at the other institutions that I was involved with, I had a different role in each institution. In Ohio State, I was largely involved in whipping up the troops to pass some optometry laws, and then teaching all of those optometrists through continuing education how to qualify for this, and then helping them pass the national board exams to do this, and we were very successful in doing it. I was an unsuccessful candidate at one time for the dean position at Ohio State. And it was really crushing, because after all of those events, you'd say, why don't they like me? And the question wasn't that they didn't like me, but the ophthalmologists didn't like me. They said, this guy is terrible. He's like Darth Vader. He gets all kinds of things done. So we don't like that. Unfortunately, that drove me to UAB, where I was the dean down there and had a different kind of a role down there. UAB had a program which is already entrenched in an academic medical center. Dr. John Amos in the back here was a key part of that program. And it was great working with the American Optometric Association, doing a number of the things. But some of you know the history of Birmingham, and it was tinged with a lot of racial strife that we worked very hard to overcome. The college School of Optometry was a very big part of that. I think the thing that reminded me most of the involvement was one of our staff clinical people. She was an African American who was a hard worker, but one of the times late in my time there, as she was saying some congratulations before I moved on, she said, you know what, you're the dean of all of the people, whether they were faculty or staff or white or black. I'm very proud of that. When I came to ICO, the college had been through some turmoil in the past. And those of you who are a little older alumni know some of that history. Every reception that Stephanie and I would host usually began with some kind of a historical tirade about that. I'm glad to hear that that doesn't happen anymore. And in fact, what I get oftentimes is, aren't you the guy who followed Dr. Rosenblum? We really liked him. He kind of just skipped over a lot of that history. So it was delightful to be part of that changeover and making the college the highly respected institution it is today. Thank you for all your support. I'm delighted and honored to be the first President Emeritus, and I will look forward to seeing you in that new role after I retire in 10 days. Thanks.